Welcome to Maths Academy. On this channel, you can learn a variety of stuff in the easiest and simplest way. Maths is fun. Today, we're going to look at the maths concept mean, mode, and median. Maths deal with data set, and mean, mode, and median can be used to simplify your data set. Data set is a collection or group of numbers. Data set can be a group of things. You can list all the ages of your family in a data set and find the mean, mode, and median. You can have small data sets and you can also have big data sets. With big data sets, it is more harder to pick out the numbers and find the mean, mode, and median. Mean, mode, and median helps you to make sense of dataset. It gives you useful information and helps us to understand data. So what is mean? The mean is the average of a dataset. It involves addition and division. You add up all the numbers in the dataset and then you divide it by the amount of numbers. Let's give it a try. So you have the data set of 2, 4, 5, 6, 1, and 6. To find the mean, you had to add 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 1 plus 6. When you add those numbers, you should get 24. That 24 is divided by 6. How did we get 6? 6 is the amount of numbers in the dataset. So 24 divided by 6 is equal to 4. Let's try our next one. We have in our data set 7, 4, 1, 9, 3, 6, and 2. The first thing we need to do is to add up all of those numbers. After we finish adding, our answer should be 32. Then 32 would be divided by the amount of number in the data set. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 number in the data set. So 32 divided by 7 will give us an answer of 4.6. When we are doing mean, it is not a must that we will get an whole number. We will sometimes get decimal numbers. So we'll sometimes get 4.6, 5.2, and go on and on. So it is not a must that we'll get an whole number like 4, 6, 5. We'll get decimal numbers also. We'll now move on to mode. So what is mode? What is the mode in the dataset? The mode is the most frequent number in the dataset. So it is the most common number. So the mode is the number in the dataset that occurs most often. So we have our dataset. In the dataset we have 1, 3, 4, 3, 5, 3, 6, and 3. So the first thing you need to do is to find the repeated values. And the easiest way to do this is to rearrange the data set. So we're going to rearrange the values in the data set. Therefore, it will look like this: 1, 3, 3, 3, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The number that occurs the most is 3 because 3 occurs 4 times. All other numbers occur once. So our mode for this dataset is 3. Let's try a next one. So we have our dataset. The first thing we need to do is to rearrange the values. So now we'll get 10, 10, 11, 12, 14, 14, and 14. In this data set, you realize that 10 occurs twice and 14 occurs 3 times. But we want the value that occurs the most. Thus, 14 is the value that occurs the most. So the mode for this data set is 14. We will now move to median. The median is the middle number in the data set. We need to find the median of this, so it should be in order from the least to the greatest. Therefore, we will rewrite the data set from the least to the greatest. So now we'll have 1, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Find the median, we have to look for the middle number. And to find the middle number, we should have on both sides of the middle number equal numbers. There are 5 numbers in this data set. The middle number here is 5. And on each side of the 5, we have 2 numbers. So on each side is equal. So we have a data set of 5, 7, 2, 1, 9, and 4. We need to reorder this. So it should be from the least to the greatest. So we'll have 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, and 9. If you can realize, the middle number falls between 4 and 5. Therefore, we will have to use 4 and 5 as the middle number and find the mean of it to get our median. We need to find the mean of 4 and 5. So 4 plus 5 is equal to 9. We now need to divide the 9 by 2. 9 divided by 2 is equal to 4.5. Now we are going to put mean, mode, and median into one question. We're going to solve mean, mode, and median into one. So this is a table. This table shows how many times a month you have ice cream. So there are 12 months. Every month you record how many times you have ice cream. So January you have ice cream once, February 8 times, March 11, and it goes on and on. So we're going to find the mean, mode, and median of this data set. So we're going to write these numbers into a data set. Now we have the numbers from the table into a data set. So the first thing we're going to do is find the mean of this data set. So to find the mean, we need to add all of these numbers from the data set. When we add the numbers, we get a total of 83. And there are 12 numbers in the equation. Therefore, 12 divided by 83 gives us a mean of 6.9. Now we're going to find the mode of this data set. and mode is the number that occurs most frequently, and that number is 7. If you look at each number from the dataset, you can realize that all other numbers except 7 occur once, and 7 is the only number that occurs twice. Now we're going to find the median, and the median is the number that is in the middle. In order to find the median, we have to write back the dataset in order from the least to the greatest. So we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 and 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 16.
There are two middle numbers in this scenario, 7 and 7. So the middle numbers are 7 and 7. When you have two middle numbers, which are 7 and 7, you need to find the mean of those numbers. But because the two middle numbers are the same numbers, we already know that 7 is the median. But just for illustration, we'll work it out. 7 plus 7 is equal to 14. 14 divided by 2 is equal to 7. Therefore, our median is 7. If you have come to the end of this video, please subscribe, leave a like and comment.